What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97, and welcome back to my SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 General Manager mode. Yeah, and I do apologize. Let's get the arbitrary apology out of the way, because it has been like a month since the last GM mode video, and that irritates me. But, as you can see here, we had a bit of shenanigans with the recording, and yeah, there was a bit of a goof up. So, unfortunately, we missed an episode of SmackDown, and it catapulted us straight towards the No Way Out pay-per-view, which is why it was going to take more time to do a commentary, and with Night of Champions and everything else going on, I just hadn't had the time to do this 40-minute video, so I do apologize that it's been like a month since the last GM mode video. I mean, really, it's been 2 weeks since a video at all, other than, well, prior to Night of Champions, of course. But hopefully this should be going up. This should be going up on Wednesday. So we're trying to get back in the swing of uploading. We're getting there. Just got a career mode video the other day. But yeah, this is basically the quick rundown prior to the No Way Out pay-per-views. We can see we got a couple people tired of losing. Actually 3, not 2. So that basically is the build-up leading into No Way Out. These are our champions before the event. And let's just get going. Let's get right into the event. So, we kick it off. Steel cage match. Stone Cold Steve Austin one-on-one with The Rock. And of course, as per usual with these pay-per-views, there will be timestamps down in the description below so that you can skip ahead to any particular matchup that you are looking forward to. If you don't want to watch this matchup, there are other options down there below. But yes, this is the 53rd episode of the series. We are nearing the end. This is the final SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. The only pay-per-view remaining is WrestleMania. We've got a couple of episodes to kind of bridge the gap between now and then. And hopefully the next few episodes of GM mode are going to be back on its regular schedule. If you haven't noticed in the past, I've been trying to keep to sort of a string of 5 uploads. And what I mean by that is I'll have like a Raw, career mode, main event, SmackDown, GM mode. Something like that. Those sort of 5. I try to go by, like, in order, I don't know how to phrase it, but like, when you look at my channel layout, you'll see the way everything's spaced out. If you go by every 5 uploads, there should be a GM mode video. So, you know, usually that takes about a week or 2, depending on how frequently I can get the videos up. So that's what I'm trying to get back into. I'm trying to get back to that sort of schedule that I had originally going, but of course when pay-per-views roll around, as did with SummerSlam, it did take a little while to put together, although SummerSlam I was fortunate enough to have more videos that I could space out so that it wasn't a giant 2-week gap. But I do apologize for that. Again, I know I've apologized enough, but, you know, I'm sorry. I'm not very happy that I wasn't able to get the videos up, but we're here now, and that's the important thing. We're getting back on schedule, and that's what needs to happen. So right now we have The Rock and Stone Cold as The Rock, the Royal Rumble winner, taking down Stone Cold with that back suplex. The Rock, he won the Royal Rumble back at, of course, the Royal Rumble pay-per-view when he came in. I believe he was, I don't think he was the number 30 entrant, but he did come down there towards the later portion of the matchup and managed to walk out with the victory for SmackDown. So Rock, he's got a guaranteed main event shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. But the question is, who's he going to be facing? Triple H defends his world title tonight against the underdog Rey Mysterio. As Triple H, he has held that championship since the very beginning of the series. So I'm sure The Rock, he would love to have another crack at Triple H if it came down to it. Although Rock and Mysterio, that's not a matchup we've seen before here in the series. It would certainly be a sight to see. But Stone Cold doesn't want to even let The Rock make it to WrestleMania. That's what Stone Cold's objective has been. As tonight he's got the steel cage match, so he's looking to go out there and injure Rocky Maivia. He wants to go out there and tear this man apart. He wants to destroy Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I know I just kind of switched names there. Don't know why exactly I did that. Anywho, Austin right now regains control. There's a punch right to the face of The Rock. Oh, and that's a low blow right there, but it's no disqualification. Anything goes. Austin off the ropes, elbow drop right to the face of The Rock. So Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's had an opportunity as well against Triple H for the world title. Not in a one-on-one match, mind you, but these two men have had opportunities in battle royals or multi-man matches. They've never gotten a one-on-one chance to defeat Triple H. Of course, Stone Cold, more recently as well, seems to be much more aggressive than he has in the past. Perhaps not winning the Royal Rumble and just watching The Rock win the Royal Rumble didn't quite sit well with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and now Austin slamming The Rock into the steel cage. And now Stone Cold stomping a mud hole in The Rock. And that is vintage Steve Austin right there. As the Texas Rattlesnake again sending Rock careening into the steel cage. And if this keeps up, Rock's not going to last too much longer. Stone Cold again slams him into the cage. Stone Cold just relentless right now in this attack on The Rock. Now Austin striking away. Pulls him back into a knee lift. Nice move there from Stone Cold. It's not pretty, but it's effective. And that's part of that smash mouth style that Stone Cold Steve Austin is known for. But The Rock trying to fight back, trying to muster up some offense. Stone Cold Stunner! Stone Cold Stunner from the Texas Rattlesnake. And that might just put The Rock away. Austin the cover, hooks the leg. One. What? Not even a 2 count. The Rock is back to his feet. Stone Cold now with the Thez press hammering away. Obviously, Austin's frustration is going to boil over after something like that. But The Rock now with a low blow, looking to turn the tides in his favor. Repaying the debt to Austin as there's a suplex. Nice vertical suplex from The Rock. And of course, with this being a steel cage match, you can win by pinfall submission or escaping the cage. So Rock, he doesn't necessarily have to defeat Austin tonight. And the same goes for Austin. Neither of these men have to... Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute, The Rock! He's got Austin! Rock bottom! Rock bottom from Dwayne Johnson. And he hooks the leg on Austin. 1, 2, 3, no! This time it is Steve Austin who kicks out. And now it's The Rock's turn to be in disbelief. But how much longer are these two men going to keep this up? I mean, at this rate, are they going to be able to pin one another? Or is it going to come down to a steel cage escape? So far, neither man have made the attempt to even climb out of this cage. As there's a DDT from The Rock, spiking Steve Austin's face into the mat. But Austin back to his feet now, grabbing Rock by the face. Counter here by The Rock. And another DDT to Austin. Rock right now, he's really turned this match around in his favor. But there's a curse of the commentator. Austin now on the offensive. Backbreaker there. The Rock is down, but is he out of it? Austin could seal the deal here with just 1 or 2 key moves. As he was looking to go after The Rock, but Rock able to counter it. And a huge clothesline there by The Rock. He turns Stone Cold Steve Austin inside out. And now Rock just waiting for The Rock, for Steve Austin to get to his feet. Ducks behind him here. And another counter by The Rock. Austin, Bulldog though. Just for a while there, it seemed as though Austin couldn't quite keep up with The Rock, but fortunately for Austin, he was able to come out with the upper hand. Wait, now counter. Couple shots there to the lower back of Steve Austin. As Austin now back to his feet. Kick to the gut there of The Rock, but now a counter again by Rock. Now a counter from Austin. Back and forth these two men go. Bulldog from Austin. And now Steve Austin to the top rope. He's a long ways away from The Rock, just waiting for Rock to get in position. Clothesline from the top rope. And that could be it. Austin looking to make his escape from the cage. There he goes. Austin, he's making his way up the cage. Oh, but Rock's back to his feet. Rock now, can he stop him? Yes, he does. He manages to pull Austin down off the cage. There's a huge chop to Austin. As Rock now picks him up. Delivers a knee to the gut. Huge shot to the face there. Rock now. I mean, he came so close to losing that matchup there. But now, Rock, he's looking to make Austin pass out here to the sleeper hold. Rock picks him up now. Delivers another knee to the gut. Here we go. Rock bottom. No, wait. Counter from Austin. Austin now kick to the gut. Look at this. Stone Cold Stunner from Austin. And that should do it. Austin, if he covers him, escapes the cage, whatever have you. Austin choosing to escape the cage, though. No, wait, he changed his mind. Stone Cold Steve Austin changed his mind, now going after the ref who gets in the way. So Austin now with a roll-up on the Rock, but the ref just cost Austin his chance. And Rock kicks at it, too. Well, that referee, man, that referee really does cause quite a few shenanigans. But, I mean, come on. Austin, he could have escaped the cage, but it looked like he was going to go back to inflict more damage on the Rock. But the referee, the stupid referee, gets in the way. So now Austin, he's going to have to do more damage to keep the Rock down. As Rock delivers a huge elbow to the face. Picking Austin up now. As the Rock, he's got to capitalize on this opportunity because it could be his last. As he catches Austin with a suplex there. Austin, he's out of it right now. Rock, not quite sure if he wants to escape the cage or go for the pin. But he continues to assault Austin here. Huge shot there. Calling on the power of the people for that punch. And now hooks the leg on Austin. 2, 3, that is it, folks. The Rock wins in this steel cage match tonight. But the important thing is that Rock will live to fight another day. And his shot at WrestleMania is still intact. Although it looks like he's having a bit of a difficulty there making it back to his feet. But nope, Rock, he's staggering, but he's still going to walk out of No Way Out as the winner. And that's the important thing. Rock, he manages to survive this match. So Stone Cold, he has failed yet again. As we move on now to the second match this evening. This one is for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And making his way down to the ring is one half of the challengers tonight. A bit of an odd pairing, but it's been successful nonetheless. As Chris Benoit makes his way to the ring, sets a team up with his more recent tag team partner, Shelton Benjamin, to take on the tag team champs of Edge and Chris Jericho. As you see the Rabid Wolverine fired up for this one tonight. And here comes his tag team partner, the former United States champion, Shelton Benjamin. And both of these men are in a very tough position on the roster right now. Neither man really have that foothold other than this tag team title shot, which they've managed to string together tonight. Before that, they really haven't been able to... I mean, we have Shelton, who's coming off of his loss, losing the United States Championship, unable to regain it back. Chris Benoit at one point was fighting with Triple H for the World Heavyweight title, but Benoit came up short. So now tonight, I mean, this is a good opportunity for both Benoit and Benjamin to get back on the winning track and try to resurrect their careers. But they're going up against a very well-knit team of Edge and Chris Jericho, who have held those tag team titles since they won them on an episode of SmackDown in a triple threat tag team tables match from the then tag team champions of the British Bulldog and Bret Hart. And of course, since then, they've defeated the teams of Big Show and Rey Mysterio, Batista and Eddie Guerrero. Really, Edge and Jericho, they've had a very strong reign here as the tag team champions. But tonight, that reign could come to an end at the hands of Chris Benoit and Shelton Benjamin. I would expect this matchup to be pretty technical. I mean, looking at the four superstars we've got in the ring, I mean, you've got a nice mix of power and speed in this matchup tonight on both teams. As well as that, I think Shelton Benjamin really is the only superstar in this matchup who isn't too much of a submission specialist. Everyone else, though, I mean, Edge, he's got his inverted sharpshooter. Jericho, of course, the walls of Jericho. And then Chris Benoit, the crippler crossface. And the really defining factor of this matchup is that it is a tornado tag team matchup. So, really, this is where all chaos can ensue. You could have 2-on-1 situations throughout this match. Honestly, a tornado tag team matchup, it's going to be very difficult for the referee to keep this one under control, as Edge there with a spear, taking down Shelton Benjamin, hammering away with those closed fists. As it's Benoit and Jericho going at it right now. Edge and Benjamin. Oh, a thumb to the eye there from Edge. And now a couple of clotheslines. That one staggered Benjamin and set him up for a bulldog. As it's Benoit now. Sunset flip on Jericho. But a kick out. A quick kick out there from Jericho. Now Edge. Oh, wait. Perhaps a double team. No, counter by Benoit. Double clothesline. And just like that, the tag team champs go down. Benjamin going to work on the leg of Edge here. Jericho and Benoit on a collar and elbow tie up there over on the north side of the ring. As Chris Jericho sends Benoit into the corner. And now a roll up from Jericho. But it's a single leg Boston Crab by Benjamin that has the ref distracted. I believe that would have been a 3 count, but the referee paying no attention. The referee was too busy trying to keep an eye. Well, here's another roll-up. But again, Benjamin now with this chin lock. Referee too caught up trying to watch for a potential submission to pay attention to catch the roll-up attempt. Both roll-up attempts from Chris Jericho. See, that's what I'm talking about. The referee. It's going to be very difficult for him to keep on top of this matchup. As Jericho now kicking away disrespectfully at the Rabid Wolverine. Benjamin lights up Edge with a chop. But, no, wait a minute. A bit of a miscommunication there from Edge and Jericho. And Benoit takes down Jericho. Benjamin now starting to go on the offensive on Edge. Oh, a chop there as now both men switch positions. Cover, but a kick out at 2. As actually, I believe Jericho was just able to break up that pinfall off the German suplex. Tornado tag team matchups are also especially difficult for me, the commentator, because I gotta try to call both. Oh, look at this, a Hurricanrana from the top from Edge, and now it's Benoit with a sharpshooter. Meanwhile, Edge sizing up Shelton Benjamin, looking to set him up for the spear. And just like that, Shelton Benjamin is in a bad way. Edge the cover, but the referee again distracted as Benoit locks in an STF on Jericho. And there's a kick out by Benjamin thanks to the referee's distraction. So Benoit and Benjamin able to keep themselves alive in this matchup simply because of the referees. Well, I mean, if you're the referee, you can't blame him. It's pretty difficult to try to call all this action at once. At this point, we almost need 2 referees or a special enforcer or something. Way to roll up by Jericho. No, not a roll up. Turns it into the walls of Jericho. But Benjamin there kicking Jericho in the back of the head, forcing him to break the hold. As Edge whipped off the ropes. But Benjamin, you could see him there holding his ribs. Benjamin now counters with a clothesline of his own. And again, the tag champs go down. But there's Jericho to break up the submission attempt from Benjamin. Another single leg Boston Crab by Benjamin. Well, so much for Benjamin not being a submission expert. He's certainly, I mean, if he wasn't before, he's managed to quickly adapt. Oh, wait, look at this. Double submission holds, a crossface on Jericho, and another single leg Boston Crab, a really intense Boston Crab there from Edge on Benjamin. But Jericho refuses to tap out. Meanwhile, the execution delivered to Benjamin as Benoit now with a cross arm bar on Jericho. Again, Edge the cover, but the ref doesn't see it. Come on, referee. This is a little ridiculous. Wait, the cover now. 2. But by that point, Benoit realized what was going on. And just think, how many times could this match have ended if it weren't for the fact that it was a tornado tag team matchup? The referee can't be in both places at once. And for better or for worse, that has affected both of these two teams. As Benoit, elbow drop off the top rope, didn't connect fully, but I think he managed to get enough just to stun Jericho there for a moment. As now, both men have swapped places. Northern Light suplex to Benjamin. Jericho bridging into the cover. 1, 2, 3. There you have it. Shelton Benjamin is eliminated from this matchup tonight. And now it's just a 2-on-1 assault on Chris Benoit. And this is not going to be good for Benoit. Drop kick there. Double drop kick from Edge and Jericho. And this is what happens with this elimination tag team style matchup. It's 2-on-1 assault now on Chris Benoit. Double suplex there. And now these two men, they're just going to toy with Benoit. Oh, wait, no, wait, look at this. Benoit with the crossface on Edge. Jericho's outside the ring, didn't realize what was going on. Oh, but now he's got a sledgehammer. And Jericho able to save Edge from the potential submission. Wow. Benoit almost put Edge away right there and almost made this a one-on-one contest. But fortunately, Jericho was able to get back in the ring before too much damage could take place. And now look at this. For the third time, double suplex to Benoit. And yeah, these two men right now, they're just toying with Benoit. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's the end of the match. Benoit, the 2-on-1 assault was too much. And suplex after suplex finally spelled the end for Chris Benoit. And Edge and Chris Jericho once again retain their tag team titles. They're walking out of No Way Out still your champions. They found the way out here tonight. And just like The Rock, they go on to fight another day. As now we move on to perhaps the most anticipated matchup of the evening, the World Heavyweight Championship match. As here comes the #1 contender, Rey Mysterio. And you're looking at this man thinking, well, is this man really World Heavyweight Championship material? I mean, just think a few months ago, he was challenging for the Cruiserweight Championship. More recently, at Armageddon, he challenged for the Tag Team, actually Royal Rumble. Correct my mistake there. At the Royal Rumble, he was teaming with the Big Show to challenge for the Tag Team Championships. But Rey Mysterio, a key victory over Triple H on an episode of SmackDown, earned him this position. And Triple H, he's pissed off. He hates the fact that Mysterio scored a victory over him. And now tonight, the Cerebral Assassin is looking to put Mysterio's championship aspirations to bed. Tonight, he's looking to bury Rey Mysterio, along with all of his hopes and dreams of ever being a success here on Thursday Night SmackDown. Triple H probably looking at Mysterio, the man who came over from Monday Night Raw, as a bit of an outcast. Triple H, he feels as though Mysterio... I mean, Triple H, like him or not, he has been with the SmackDown brand. He has been leading the charge since the beginning of this series. 53 episodes as the champion. And if he walks out of here tonight to retain the title, that number will only continue. He's looking to make it 54 episodes, 55, 56. It doesn't matter. Triple H, he's looking to take every single episode as the champion. Well, tonight, will he find his way out? Will he join the likes of The Rock, Chris Jericho, and Edge as survivors here tonight at No Way Out? That's one thing that Triple H has been able to do throughout this entire series, is survive. You think of any of the challengers who have stepped up to face him over the course of this series. Kurt Angle, Andre the Giant, Bret Hart, Chris Benoit. The list goes on and on. You have Kane, Big Show, Randy Orton, Batista. Triple H has beaten just about everybody on the roster for that championship. Everyone who steps up to face Triple H falls to the King of Kings. Tonight, Mysterio looking to break that pattern with a Hurricanrana. The cover, 1, but a kick out by Triple H at 1. Mysterio looking to break the cycle, looking to become the second man to hold the World Heavyweight Championship here in GM mode. A beautiful dropkick there from Mysterio. And this is a feat that Triple H has accomplished that is unparalleled throughout any GM mode series on this channel. Another roll-up by Mysterio, but a kick out again. You know, you take a look back at the ECW series in 2008. Nobody came even close to holding the championship as long as Triple H has. And that just goes to show, it's a true testament to Triple H's ability, his endurance, and just the power that he has in that ring. Nice face buster there to Mysterio. Of course, Triple H in this matchup, DDT. He's going to have to utilize that power advantage that he has over Rey Mysterio. Take good advantage of his size. And as well as that, Triple H, if he wants to bring this match to the outside, turn it into more of a brawl, then that's certainly going to favor him. Rey Mysterio, he's going to want to keep this in the ring where he can use the ropes to help himself bounce around the ring, fly around, keep things fast-paced, and of course, utilize the speed and high-flying ability that he possesses that makes him so unique of a superstar. Look at this, a neck breaker by Mysterio. But Triple H quickly with a counter, able to create some separation there, and now a huge running knee to the face of Mysterio. He just clocked him there, but Mysterio now with a counter kick to the gut, and a huge enziguri there. Taking down Triple H. Now Mysterio off the top. Takes him down with a Hurricanrana. Again, both legs hooked. 2. Oh, no. How close was that? Mysterio just about had him. But I think Triple H has had enough. As he catches the kick, another face buster there to Mysterio. Floors him with a clothesline. And another one to follow it up. But Mysterio now trying to strike back. This referee is going to have to get out of the way. He's trying to, I don't know what he's trying to do. This referee just always is in the wrong place at the wrong times. And eventually, if he keeps that up, this referee is going to get hurt pretty badly. Although, that might be the best case scenario at this point. I mean, he gets injured, we could get a new referee. Maybe a more down-the-middle referee who knows how to actually do his job. I wouldn't mind that at all. And I'm sure Triple H, well, I don't know, maybe Triple H, maybe he's got a couple connections with this referee. Maybe this referee is siding with Triple H. Maybe Triple H, maybe that's why he's been champ for so long. Maybe he's bribing the referee. No, I'm sure that's not the case. But Mysterio now able to counter the figure 4 into a single leg Boston Crab. Really wrenching back here on Triple H. But Triple H refusing to tap out. Nonetheless, Mysterio inflicting critical damage there. And now, look at this. DDT to Triple H. Beautiful move by Mysterio. Follows it up with a drop kick to the back. But Mysterio has to stay on the offensive. He can't give Triple H any time to recover, any time to breathe. That's what Mysterio, oh, wait a minute. This is how he excels, a quick-paced flurry of offense. And now, 619 to the game. Rey Mysterio calling upon the universe. Look at this. Hurricanrana takes him down. The cover, 1, 2. No! Triple H manages to survive the 619. And Mysterio, he's got to be in disbelief right now. I mean, what else does Mysterio have to hit Triple H with to finish him off? This referee, though, he's getting his own money's worth of abuse. Because he doesn't know how to get out of the way. Sunset flip by Mysterio. Another cover. 2. But another kick out by Triple H. And again, Mysterio rolling out of the cover, nearly collided with the referee there. Huge drop kick again from Rey. Seriously, this referee needs to get out of harm's way before he gets hurt, before somebody, I mean, this referee, he really is endangering not just himself, but the superstars as well. As Triple H with a spear there, taking down Mysterio, and now hammering away is the game. That's why they call him the Cerebral Assassin. He is brutal in that ring. And here we go, just these bare-knuckle punches to the face of Rey Mysterio. Although I suppose that hand is taped, so technically it's not bare-knuckle, but you get the point. They're still just as brutal, just as effective, just as devastating. Another DDT there to Mysterio. Get a couple good replays of that one. None of that slow-motion nonsense. Triple H now the cover, hooks the leg. 2. No, Mysterio kicks out. Now the frustration's starting to show on the face of Triple H. As the world champ perhaps being backed into a corner here. Mysterio, oh, come on! Disqualification? Really? What? Okay, well that is, I don't believe this. That just happened. This referee, we gotta fire him. We need a new referee for Pete's sake. What is this really what it's come to? A blatant disqualification because the referee didn't know how to mind his own business and get out of the way. Man. Well, obviously, we need to get some sort of a rematch for this. Mysterio is owed a rematch after that. That is despicable. That is pitiful. That is pathetic. This referee, somebody needs to educate this man how to do his job. Because that is not on the fault of Rey Mysterio at all. Mysterio was just trying to punch Triple H in the face, and the referee just happened to get caught by Mysterio's elbow because he was too close to the action. I don't know what else to say, folks. I am absolutely livid right now, as I'm sure Mysterio, he's even more so. But we got to move on to the main event here tonight. A match that was orchestrated by Vincent Kennedy McMahon himself. A match that I personally believe is a bit unfair in comparison to the Raw main event that they had for their New Year's Revolution pay-per-view, because if I recall correctly, Monday Night Raw had an Elimination Chamber match, and we get a Battle Royal for the United States Championship. Yeah, that seems fair, does it not? Vince McMahon, I think he's siding with Monday Night Raw. Vince is trying to tip the scales in Raw's favor. I mean, maybe Vince, he's probably the one who gave us this crooked referee. I mean, he probably just pulled some guy off the street and said, hey, you want a job for the WWE? And, I mean, any normal person would, obviously take that opportunity. Think how much that referee, how much money that guy is making. I mean, Vince McMahon. How have I not noticed this sooner? Vince is out to get us. Doesn't matter what show we're on, Vince, he's out to sabotage us. He does not want me to be the GM of the year 2 times in a row. Vince, he will not let that stand, but with the power of positivity and with the Math Wiz 97 universe behind me, I think we can win this GM of the Year award. I mean, obviously, we've had the better booking for the entire course of this series. We don't have to rely on stipulation matches every single week just to get a good ratings pop. No. We go out there and we book these matches. We come up with clever storylines, and we have the best damn champion in the game right now in Triple H. Despite the fact that his victory tonight was questionable at best, that doesn't change the fact that Triple H has spent 52 episodes previously prior to tonight defending that championship, defeating the best of the best. Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave the rant. I will stop ranting now because I just missed Ric Flair's elimination at the hands of Batista. Batista now looking to knock Mankind out of this matchup. This is, of course, for the United States Championship, this Battle Royal. That is a little spot that I added in just to give this matchup, give it a bit more of a SmackDown touch and not a Vince McMahon. Lost my train of thought. Apologies for that. I can't think of the word. But it's now Bret Hart. Almost eliminated there, but he's able to make his way back into the ring. So right now in this matchup, we have the current Cruiserweight Champion, Paul London. We have Bret Hart, who is now not in this matchup because he's eliminated by both Mankind and Batista. We've got, obviously I just mentioned them. And then, of course, the current champion, Kane. And Kane, he would love to walk out of No Way Out tonight as the champion. I mean, so far, no titles have changed hands. But you never know. Tonight, this matchup, this main event, could just be the match where we'll have a new champion walking out. I mean, think about it. The odds are completely against Kane. Obviously, he's taking on not just one opponent, but 5 other men. Currently, it's been narrowed down to 3, but still, the odds are not in Kane's favor tonight. As Batista was almost eliminated earlier on, but Paul London, the Cruiserweight Champion, how about this? Taking the fight to the animal. Batista, a former WWE Tag Team Champion. I'm sure Batista would love to get that U.S. title under his belt as well. But I'm sure Batista, his ultimate goal is to win the World Heavyweight Championship from Triple H. And winning the U.S. title tonight, this close to WrestleMania, I mean, we only have a select few matches on the card for WrestleMania. As Paul London, now the Cruiserweight Champ, eliminated by Batista. But we only have a select few amount of matches on the card, as WrestleMania is a cross-branded pay-per-view event. So, by winning the U.S. Championship, Batista could be a good opportunity perhaps for him to, use it as a bit of a bargaining chip to get himself into the main event, along with Triple H and The Rock. Well, right now we're down to the final 3 men, Batista, Kane, and Mankind. Batista, the only man left in the match without a mask. Not that that really means anything. DDT there. Double DDT from Kane and Mankind. But now it's Mankind going after the champ. It is every man for himself. Temporary alliances be damned. It is every man for himself. This is an individuals match. Wait a minute. Look at this. Mankind. He's got Mr. Sacco. Mankind suffocating Batista with the help of Mr. Sacco. But Batista's already back to his feet. So apparently Mankind, I don't know, maybe Mr. Sacco needs to go hit the gym or something because something didn't work there. And now it's Mankind who's taking a beating at both the hands of Kane and Batista. I don't know, maybe Mankind needs to learn a new trick. Maybe Mr. Sacco isn't going to be enough anymore. I mean, this is a battle royal, so obviously making your opponent pass out and then trying to throw that dead weight over the top rope is no easy task. You're looking at 2 opponents right now who are both well over 300 pounds. I mean, it's going to be a very difficult task for Mankind. And honestly, at this point, Mankind, he is outmatched in terms of power. So he's going to have to utilize that unique style of offense that he has used in the past to win this match. As Mankind right now has Kane looking to throw him over the top rope. But Kane bounces back, able to keep himself alive. Now Kane goes over the top. This could be an elimination. The U.S. champ is in trouble. But Kane able to hang on and get back in the ring. As now Mankind over the top. He could be in danger of elimination here. Batista, Kane, the double team. And Mankind is gone. We are down to Batista and Kane. As Batista now dumped over the top rope. Kane, can he get him out? Yes, he can. The big red machine, Kane, retains his United States Championship. So it is a clean sweep in terms of title matches tonight. Every champion retains their title. Paul London, of course, in this matchup tonight. Imagine if he had won the U.S. title. Wouldn't that have been something? But unfortunately, Paul London, he just misses out on the champions sweep tonight. As we take a look, fan change, SmackDown, what do we got? Plus 475,000 fans. That's what I'm talking about. It has come and gone, but SmackDown superstars leaving a huge impression on the audience, as always. As if you would expect anything less. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Kane went out there, and he fought hard to win that battle royal. Although Triple H, obviously, he's going to have to give Rey Mysterio a rematch on the next episode of GM Mode, because that ending was garbage. This referee, I hope somebody can, teach him how to be a referee, or if that isn't going to work, I mean, he's had chance after chance. We might as well just fire him at this point. If only that was an option. Anyways, I don't know how this referee manages to keep his job. I think Vince McMahon's got to have some sort of influence there. Anyways, take a look at our fatigue. We have a lot of it. A lot of fatigue. So we got to be careful with these next couple of episodes with booking our people, because we do not want anybody to go down with injury this close to WrestleMania, because there's no coming back from that. So just looking at this, Triple H 32-19, and he's been the world champion for now 53 episodes. You gotta give that man credit. He has put in the work, that is for sure. So we take another quick look at our rivalries. Well, that Paul London Ric Flair rivalry, we're done with that, so gotta move on to something new. Anyways, that is gonna be it for this episode. There's the fan support as we continue to edge out Raw. But that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. And until the next one, which will hopefully be sooner than last time, keep on YouTubing.